Player transfers, the financial game behind sports. Title: Player transfers, the financial game behind sports. Introduction. In the world of sports, player transfers have become a common phenomenon, where athletes switch teams for various reasons. Often, these transfers make headlines and capture the attention of fans worldwide. While on the surface, these moves may seem like strategic decisions made by players to further their careers or achieve success, there is a complex financial game at play behind the scenes. His article dives into the intricate world of player transfers, exploring the financial aspects and stakeholders involved. The culture of player transfers. Player transfers have been an integral part of sports for many years. They provide opportunities for athletes to test themselves in new environments, seek better financial rewards, or join teams with higher chances of success. They also allow clubs to strengthen their rosters, tap into new talent, and generate revenue streams. However, the process is far from straightforward, as vast sums of money are involved, and numerous stakeholders play critical roles in making transfers happen. The role of agents. Agents are key players in the world of player transfers. These individuals act as intermediaries, representing the interests of the athletes they represent. Their primary role is to negotiate contracts, secure favorable terms, and maximize their clients' financial gains. Agents often earn a percentage of a player's transfer fee or contract, providing a significant incentive to secure lucrative deals. This financial motivation often fuels intense negotiations and bidding wars between clubs. The financial powerhouses, clubs. Clubs, especially those with considerable financial resources, play a pivotal role in player transfers. They have the ability to shell out massive transfer fees, making them attractive destinations for top players. These financial powerhouses often operate in leagues with enormous broadcasting deals, sponsorship contracts, and ticket revenues, enabling substantial investments in player acquisition. Transfer fees and financial implications. Transfer fees, the amount a club pays to acquire a player, are the crux of the financial game behind player transfers. The figures involved in these transactions can be staggering, sometimes reaching hundreds of millions of dollars. The transfer fee is often negotiated between clubs, taking into account several factors such as the player's age, skill level, contract situation, and the club's financial capabilities. These fees serve as a primary source of income for selling clubs, allowing them to reinvest in player development, infrastructure, or pay off debts. These rules aim to ensure that clubs do not spend beyond their means, putting the long-term viability of the sport at risk. FFP regulations set limits on the amount clubs can spend on wages and transfers, and failure to comply can result in penalties, including fines or even expulsion from competitions. However, these regulations have faced criticism for potentially stifling competition and creating an imbalance in wealthier clubs' favor. The impact on the football ecosystem. Player transfers, while financially rewarding for clubs and agents, can have far-reaching implications within the football ecosystem. Small clubs that nurture young talent often have their work undone when wealthier clubs poach their best players. This can create disparities between teams, affecting the competitive balance and making it increasingly difficult for smaller clubs to compete at the highest level. Moreover, the astronomical wages offered to star players can leave smaller clubs struggling to meet financial demands, exacerbating financial inequalities within the sport. The controversies surrounding player transfers. While player transfers can bring about positive outcomes for athletes and clubs, they are not without controversies. One of the main concerns is the inflated transfer fees that have become a norm in recent years. Critics argue that these exorbitant fees create a barrier to entry for smaller clubs, limiting their ability to acquire top talent and compete at a higher level. Additionally, the role of agents in these transfers has also faced scrutiny, with accusations of unethical practices and conflicts of interest. Another contentious issue is the impact of player transfers on team dynamics. The arrival of a high-profile player in a new club can disrupt the existing balance and chemistry within the team. This and lead to friction among players, affecting the overall performance on the field. It becomes crucial for managers and coaches to manage egos and ensure a smooth transition for the new player. Furthermore, fans often feel a sense of betrayal when their beloved players decide to leave for rival clubs. This can lead to negative sentiments and strained relationships between players and the fan base. Loyalty to a team and its supporters is highly valued in the world of sports, and player transfers can sometimes undermine this sense of loyalty. For example, some leagues require clubs to disclose the full details of transfer agreements, including agent fees and other financial elements. This increased transparency provides stakeholders with a clearer understanding of the financial transactions taking place. Additionally, there have been calls for stricter regulations on agent fees and a cap on transfer fees. These measures aim to curb excessive spending and bring about a more balanced playing field for clubs of all sizes. However, implementing such measures can be challenging, as it requires the cooperation and agreement of various stakeholders, including agents, clubs, and governing bodies. The importance of youth development. Amidst the financial game of player transfers, the importance of youth development in sports should not be overlooked. Many clubs have dedicated academies and youth programs aimed at nurturing young talent and providing opportunities for local players to succeed. These programs not only benefit the clubs by producing future stars but also contribute to the overall sustainability of the sport. By investing in youth development, clubs